The Cloven Viscount by Italo Calvino is a short novel that tells the tale of Viscount Medardo, who gets divided into two individuals, one representing evil, known as Gramo, and the other representing goodness, known as Buono, after suffering a battle injury. Upon their return from the war, both halves of Medardo navigate the politics of their village in distinct ways, and they both fall in love with the same peasant girl, Pamela. The book was first published by Einaudi in 1952, and it was later translated into English by Archibald Calhoun and published by William Collins a decade later. The story begins with the narrator's uncle, Viscount Medardo of Terralba, and his squire, Kurt, riding across the plains of Bohemia to join the Christian camp in the fight against the Turks. Along the way, they encounter scenes of death and decay, with storks feasting on the bodies of the dead due to a lack of other sustenance, and vultures and crows having perished from consuming plague victims. They pass through fields of dead horses and battlefields strewn with severed fingers, where rings are being collected from the fallen. The army's courtesan's pavilion is infested with vermin, and soldiers are cooking their rations on guns and cannons while artillerymen reuse gunpowder from the battlefield. Medardo and Kurt meet the emperor, who promotes Medardo to lieutenant. The next day, during battle, Medardo's horse is gutted, and he continues on foot. Kurt is wounded, and Medardo jumps in front of a cannon, taking a cannonball to the chest, which cleaves him into two halves, Gramo and Buono. Gramo, the evil half, has one eye and half a nose and mouth and lives in Medardo's castle, inflicting pain on those around him, doling out death sentences for minor offenses, and causing harm to animals and plants. Buono, the good half, focuses on medicine and healing, countering Gramo's actions when possible. Both Gramo and Buono become interested in Pamela, a peasant girl. While her parents intend for her to marry Gramo, Pamela prefers Buono. On the day of her wedding to Gramo, Buono shows up in his place, and Gramo arrives late, leading to a duel between the two halves of Medardo. During the duel, both are gravely injured. Dr. Trelawney, a ship's doctor from England, manages to save Medardo by sewing the two halves back together. Medardo lives happily ever after with his wife, Pamela. The novel explores the theme of the duality of good and evil, showing that an excess of either is detrimental. Medardo can only rejoin society when he is a blend of both qualities. The Cloven Viscount is part of Calvino's heraldic trilogy Our Ancestors, which also includes The Baron in the Tree, about a boy who creates his kingdom in a tree, and The Nonexistent Knight, which follows a chivalrous knight who is just a suit of armor. These stories, set in medieval times, delve into identity and perception using a fairy tale-like structure. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.